Alright guys, today what we'll do is we'll be installing the forged blow-off valve instead of the stock one, so you can have a better thing, and I'll show you how to install it. Before anything, the first thing you want to do is remove these two clips on the side and remove the sensor from here. And the next thing you want to do is remove these two clips from the top. And there's two more at the bottom right here, and there's one on the other side. And once that clips off, this whole thing just pops off. Remember to take this part off as well. So once all that comes off, that's basically that out the way. Also, you will need to take the air filter out because you need to access this sensor here, because we're going to remove it and put the spacer in between so we can get the line coming out of it into the blow-off valve. So we need to remove this from this clip and this clip here, and possibly take that out there as well. So this sensor here, what we're going to do is we're going to unclip it from both sides and take it out, and we're going to put this spacer in between it, facing towards you, and then after we're going to use the screws that it came with so we can screw it onto there so it holds it in place. Make sure it's facing, these little side bits there are facing downwards so it clips onto the plastic. So once you put a spacer on there, what you need to do is you need to get the sensor and put it on the top and kind of have to wedge it in there. And then after, it comes with these two screws, which obviously you need to screw it into place so it holds it all into place rather than it just, you know, not being secure like that. And then after, once you take this off, obviously you can connect your line onto it. But yeah, right, so once we do that, we put a hose through here and you clamp it with a little cable tie. Make sure these are screwed on properly and it's not loose, so there's no air leak from anywhere. Once that's done, you just get your old OEM air filter. If you got an aftermarket one, you might need an adapter. It does come with it, but I don't need it because mine's OEM. You just fit all this back together now. Right, so how I've done this is you put this over there. Obviously there's a gap in there so it clips onto there, and then after you tighten it with that, come down here. Because mine's a 1.4, I didn't need this one, so I kind of covered it off. But the blow-off valve goes onto that one. Tighten it, and this is the bottom one. You need to tighten it and make sure this is facing towards you, so that's where the sensor goes. I did forget to mention, so once you take your old one out, at the bottom of it, make sure you take this out from the inside and install it in the new one. There you go. Sorry, I am trying to do it with one hand, but it basically clips onto there, so you got kind of like a, you know, it stops it from coming out of the air. But yeah, that's where it goes from this side. Take it out into there. So once you put the spacer there and put the old air filter back on, remember to add the sensor around here. All you need is just one screw, and then after, remember the O-ring inside, and then after, obviously just place it into its place and it should fit in perfectly. So right, after you've connected everything, what you need to do is clip these two sides, which will hold that in place. Put the bottom part on. I don't know if it can focus. Tighten that on, and also obviously tighten these two on. Cover this because we don't need it on a 1.4. Put the line onto here. If you follow it down, it does come underneath, and that's it. If you want to put a cable tie here, you can, to hold this pipe here, but other than that, it's all good to go. So we'll see how it sounds now.